So I'm currently on a little bit of a diet, right? And as I'm going through this process, I wanted to talk about some hurdles that some people face during weight loss, right? So at the very beginning of your weight loss journey, right? Say you're trying to get from like 200 down to 180 or something like that, right? People set arbitrary goals. That very beginning of that weight loss journey, a lot of people will see huge progress like right at the very beginning. You know, they might lose 5-10 pounds in like a couple of weeks. And they expect that kind of progress to be sustained over the course of their weight loss journey, right? But what that really is your water stores being depleted, right? For every gram of carbohydrate that you eat, 3 grams of water are attached to that, right? So if you're just cutting out carbohydrates, at least like, I don't know, 50 grams of carbs, right? You're going to lose way more water weight than just the amount of weight loss you're achieving from fat loss, right? So there's that water weight component. There's also glycogen, right? Your glycogen stores are being depleted. You know, when people start a diet, they might start eating a little healthier, right? Which means their sodium intake drops a bit, and sodium also holds on to a lot of water in your body. So that massive jump that people see right at the very beginning is, you know, encouraging for some people, but next week when they see the scale moving not nearly as much, they think they're doing something wrong. That's not true. It's just not necessarily true. It's just that huge jump doesn't really sustain over the long term. So that's the first hurdle. The second hurdle is, you know, if you're going week to week, if you're doing it smart, right, you're checking your progress week to week. And if your weekly measurements aren't consistently going down, right? So say week 1, you lost that 5 pounds. Week 2, you're down another pound. Week 3, you're up 3 pounds. That freaks out a lot of people. But that can be attributed to the same way that massive 5 to 10 pound weight loss can be attributed. If you had extra carbohydrates the day before, if you slept poorly, if you had a little bit extra sodium, right? Those are all components that change weight loss drastically. And when we're considering weight loss, we want fat loss, right? So these fluctuations in weight, if you go up from one week to another, as long as you're doing the right things, you shouldn't be concerned about these hurdles that you're facing, right? Just sticking consistently to your plan and the weight loss will be achieved.